Hello everyone, Valentina Health channel is on again, and today I would like to talk how mental health is directly connected to what we eat, and I think it's very underestimated because what I observe is big challenges the humanity has with mental health, and as a health coach I might need to give my opinion over here. First of all, what is in supermarket is for me it's a very big surprise. How is it even allowed? I would say 80% of the food over there, you can't eat that. It's highly processed. So let me make it clear what is processed food. The processed food is very different from a real food. For example, I'll take this pumpkin, victim pumpkin. So this is whole food. The processed food would be the chips from the pumpkin. That is the product which went through many processes. So they wash it, they cut it, they dry it, they put salt and pepper, they fry it, they slice it, they put it in packages, they spray all over whatever they need to spray. So the whole food is how it looks originally from the nature, from the farm, and the processed food is the same food which went through many processes. So any chips or anything what is you see like flakes, it's like says it's made from corn, right? And you think, okay, the corn is healthy, right? It's corn, but no, this is makes it high processed food. If you want to eat corn, you take fresh corn, you boil it, you put salt, you eat that, it's okay. But if you buy like flakes from corn, how is it even a corn? Like it doesn't look like corn anymore. So that's a difference about the processed food. And how it's impacting the mental health, I'll tell you in a second. So our body had long evolution on food from the farms, from the meat, from the fish, from the eggs, and like only in last, I would say 50 years, depend on the country, we start to have, this factories and a lot of processed foods, and like never in history, now we have mental problems. There is like diagnosis like autism in children and other, let's say, depressions. It's increased. The diagnosis of ADHD is also increased. It's not that we didn't know about this before because we were so not undeveloped. No, we was aware about this, but it didn't happen as often as nowadays. And I truly believe that the reason of that is some external factors, the stressors, but also the diet. The diet is number one factor, and I truly believe that this is lack of the minerals because when we used to eat vegetables, for example, the soil, the earth, the ground, it has around 16 essential minerals which are important for the human body. So when we're eating the potato from the ground, we're eating the pumpkin from the ground, we're eating a beetroot from the ground, that beetroot absorbed those minerals, and we're going to ingest them through the beetroot. And if you're not eating the whole food, you're letting your body to miss those minerals. And when you miss those minerals, you are likely to have dysregulation in your body. Your metabolic processes might start to wonder what's going on, why we're not getting what we need. And then, it's like a broken car, like when the car just like out of nowhere start to put the lights on, or like the rain cleaners. I would put them rain cleaners, like with no reason. That is what mental symptoms are. For no reason, you start to feel a lot of anxiety. For example, that means that the minerals are missing, and I would say that eating healthy but not like in 5 days, in certain period of time, in a month, depend on your state of health. It can definitely make you feel better when you start eating whole foods, when you start eating good diet. I feel very sorry that nowadays there is a lot of medication, and those medication, for example, from depression, they treat, like the amount of people who are actually dying from those medications is higher than they treat the depression itself. I don't say that antidepressants are not treating patients. They do help certain individuals, but many people get those side effects, obesity and suicidal thoughts, and even the death is a side effect. And what I try to say that that we are missing, like, we, first of all, we're not capable to treat everyone. I feel like the medical care, they are overloaded with all those patients, so they didn't find the way yet how to help those people in a better way, because nowadays it's not ideal way how we treat mental symptoms, for example. And like one of my favorite books is from Dr. Chris Palmer. It's called Brain Energy, where he said that the therapists, the psychotherapists, they have to work together with nutritionists and health coaches in order to educate people how to manage those symptoms, how to actually eat better. Because when you don't eat well, when you don't get your minerals, you might start to have errors, when you don't get enough sleep, when you have not enough social life. So all these factors are important, and the most important is the diet. If you are eating high food in high carbohydrates, and not a lot of vegetables and pizzas and pastas every evening, you can imagine that you're not taking nutrients. So how you're supposed to give your body what it's need? And therefore it's affecting your mental health, because even like 80% of your immune system is in your gut, and how you think directly connected to what you eat, directly connected to how you think. So if you want to help yourself, start with eating food that looks like food, and just try to avoid any processed food. Don't buy anything what is in the package, even sometimes it's so tempting, but try to enjoy the taste of the real food, and that will